Welcome to Tuesday night D&D on a Wednesday.
Hey, and he's already got the overlay updated. Look at that. It's like Thanksgiving week all over again. Happy
Oh,
Wednesday,
funny.
everybody.
Like every night of the week.
We're still in the same place, and it's been that long.
No, I'm trying to think back. On Thanksgiving, we weren't in here yet.
We just
Yeah, I
got
think it
into
was
the chicken
Thanksgiving week.
house.
Oh, the chicken house was like its whole own thing, though.
It was still same area.
That's what happens. I just put a house in front of you. I never told you had to walk inside.
Sure. You also highly hinted that that was the only way to get rid of a fingernail in one of our chests.
I mean, you could have died.
Yeah, I could have.
There's other options. It worked out in the end. Well, anyways,
Sure.
we don't have a whole lot to go over for a recap because we spent a lot of time trying to get a man out of a tree. But essentially, where we had left off, the group had kind of continued in. They weren't that far in the prior episode. They were maybe like 30 minutes away from where the hag they were looking for supposedly lives. And on their way, they came across this tree, very strange, dark tree. And as they kind of got closer, they could see hanging from this tree were limbs, arms, legs of different types of creatures and humanoids.
Limbs from the
hanging
limbs.
by branches. Limbs from the limbs. Exactly. And the only source of light available, just because this tree blocks out so much of the limited amount from above, there is a almost purple hardened sap that was extremely hard. And within it, you saw your little buddy in his child form, at least to the best of your knowledge. You tried many ways to figure out what to do. Unfortunately, you couldn't get the kid out with any of the ways that you tried. You did learn it seems like the tree kind of feeds off not only energy it collects from these undead limbs, but also the creature inside, making it really hard to have him resist in any way. You guys attempted to do a few things, pushing power into it, trying to steal power out from it. It just didn't go too well, especially trying to pull power out. You just gathered there was too much in there for even Lou to really kind of have a handle on. Exhausted, you guys kind of decided to sleep as you saw Dustin just kind of walk over and fall asleep next to a tree, or the bigger tree. Misfit also giving suit. And you had a pretty easygoing night, other than Misfit, who had probably one of the worst dreams, I would say, ever.
It's gotta be up there. That's pretty bad.
Seemingly has made some sort of a new friend, or just having bad. It must be this place giving you bad dreams. You were attacked by all these creatures, and as you were about to die in your dream, this glorious version, what seemed like Dustin, appeared before you and just with one attack blew all these creatures away before you kind of passed out and woke back up with Simon making sure you're okay. You guys got up, which I'd say is even fairly early, so if you want it to be like 5 a.m., you could even call it that. You went over, decided to cast one spell before you left, and as you cast Speak with Plants, you spoke to this tree, learned very little, but enough. You did make it kind of laugh a little bit. After really getting not too much of anywhere with it, though, you decided to spend that last remaining minute or two talking to the stick that you and Dustin had removed from the tree. As you did, it seemed to be a fairly sentient stick. It wasn't a dragon, according to it. Speaks fairly well and was quite nice. Although you do think he's probably very evil, based on the fact of how he just uses a lot of big words and they sound really funny. As you finish talking to the stick, what do you guys want to do? On this crisp, wonderful morning in the dark brambles.
Isn't it still raining?
Here, not so much. She doesn't want to suffer it herself. Jeez.
Techno wanted to do something before the spell ended.
Yeah, she's gonna give her little illusion a shot again.
What are you trying to go for?
So she's going to attempt to conjure, given the tree's newfound sentience, she's going to attempt to conjure phantasmal within whatever semblance of a thought process it has, trying to make it seem like it's just tapped into a rich part, and the divinity has become too overwhelming, point where it becomes vile and even painful to the tree. Example would be like, imagine an undead walking into a church and drinking holy water kind of sensation she's trying to imbue upon this tree.
Roll an intelligence check. Roll a D100. Give it a go.
I mean,
Oof, none of that was good.
I'm back. Hey, what's up, Scott?
This is going to be a night.
So you go to cast it, and unfortunately, it's kind of the same as before. It just finds really nothing to purchase onto. And more of a note, while it did respond, you just haven't had an experience with the spell itself. It doesn't necessarily make it sentient, per se. It is a living organism, so you can kind of leave it up to that.
Semi-sentience.
However, the stick is the one that was very intelligent compared to just talking to a typical plant. Although, I guess Nancy's pretty intelligent too.
He's still dead, though.
All this is doing is reaffirming that Serena's powers do not seem to work, or Sonic's did not seem to work very well on plants.
Could get better.
You have been passing intelligence or forcing intelligence saves on things better lately, though.
Occasionally.
It's compared to before. I did like how all the stupid things always resisted you, and the only things that you occasionally would land on were like the really intelligent mobs. Balance.
Yep. All right.
Low intelligence creatures were too stupid to even realize she was trying something, and the highly intelligent were too arrogant to realize that this would be,
Serena, as you do cast your spell, though, I do need you to roll an Arcana check, just as you kind of observe, look for any change. As you cast, the only thing you notice is very similar to what Misfit saw before when he cast on it. The crystal just glows slightly brighter.
Well, does anyone have any ideas?
I think we should probably just leave this for now.
So it's better to keep him alive and trapped.
He's going to be here for at least 5,000 years. So that
We're gonna go to the house.
Misfit did not share that info, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I said he'd be there about give or take 5,000 years.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
So I think we've got a bit of time.
One more thing. Mr. Sick, it was a pleasure meeting you. I'm gonna put you in my bag. I'll find you a nice pot to root in.
You're not giving him back to Lou?
No, this is my Sick now.
Misfit.
What? I miss Trent, okay? I want to take care of something again.
It is also a very heavy stick.
Is it?
Yep, you can't fly with it. Or Dustin.
Oh, that's right. I'm
carrying it.
You're too little. If you're big, it's not an issue, but you're all
Okay.
still little.
Well, I will find you a nice pot eventually, maybe.
Also, Lou has no trouble carrying it.
You are simply built different.
You can get him a room next to Trent.
Yeah, I will try not to forget about you. Goodbye. I say as the spell ends.
Mhm.
I will pick up the stick.
Okay.
Grab stuff. All right. Are we ready to move out then?
Yeah,
If you're positive about leaving him here.
We'll be back.
we will be
He's
back.
not in any pain, so what's the worst that happens?
I mean, this is pretty bad. This isn't really something to brush off, but we'll be back.
Okay.
Hmm.
Alexander kind of comes back a little bit as he's just been slightly scouting up and around us as we've been waking up and resting. So, looks over at Lou. What's the plan?
I guess we are like a house call. Well, the plan is to rescue the princess and hopefully leave without too much difficulty.
So are we going to just surprise and attack them?
Oh,
Oh, yes, Dustin, of course.
it's, hopefully we can get in and out without being noticed. But considering
I juggle my armor and make a lot of noise.
that and what they are, it's not likely we're going to be unnoticed.
It might be worth not saving the effort or trying to be hidden.
Well,
It does take a lot of energy.
where I'm from, and when we hunt in the mountains, when it's hard to sneak up upon something very difficult to fight, one of the tactics we use is we often lure the creatures to us.
You really
could
think
do
you
that.
can trap them in their own woods?
Not trap, but it might improve our odds of an ambush if their full attention is focused elsewhere. But they would probably also, I don't know, it's going to be really hard to say. Hopefully it's just the one.
Who or what would we use as bait?
I
Me?
could do it.
No, Misfit, you don't have anything they want.
I could write in the clouds though and just like make an arrow.
You really think that's going to get their full attention?
I don't know. What if we say something really mean?
Say the meanest thing you know.
He gets a really intense look on his face
Uh,
as he concentrates. I can't say it.
I don't think he's
Okay.
going. Well, then how can you expect to write it then?
We could just say the book is here. Like, come get your book.
I mean, we could set up a trap nearby. I'd probably not want to fight next to the tree.
If I could write something in the sky, then maybe our friends would see it too.
Aren't we still far out from her house? Her house isn't as close to the tree. We don't even know where she is.
I don't think it's that far.
about 15 minutes that way.
Oh, that. Ooh,
Did you even sleep?
that is closer than I thought.
There is also the problem of
I sleep quickly.
a certain witch.
I look at his ears.
Are you magic?
No, just determined.
And you were saying, Serena?
There is also the problem of a certain witch that dwells within the sky that threw a cat at us.
Yeah, but she didn't get the materials to get her cat back.
I was more
Mars got
thinking
his.
if someone were to say fly up into the sky to write a message, they may run into
Misfit
it.
has to fly.
Hey, thanks for the raid, Saturday. Welcome. Hope y'all had a good game.
Yeah, everybody.
Welcome.
Didn't you say you had members of that? What do you call it? Roaming around these woods? Do you think any of them made it this far by now?
No, it was a couple of days. I think maybe a few guild members could have made it this far.
And how strong of members do you think they gave you? Because if they're anything like us, they're dead.
Given
We're
the nature of the
definitely not the
assignment,
strongest.
I can only assume that rather qualified individuals are here.
Serena, they took what was available. They took the most qualified of what was it.
Remember the kids you rescued in the sewer?
No.
They formed the junior brigade. Oh, that was when they were early on, like probably first or second, I think.
Yeah, like
Episode?
second. Yeah.
Yeah. They got kidnapped in the first one, and then we had to go rescue them in the second one. So, I need to see how many arrows I have too. Does anyone have extra crossbow bolts?
No, unless you
got
can
what I
refashion an arrow.
You got what I got.
I have 13.
Oof.
Which, I mean, we'll put them to good use, but
Would you like a dagger as a backup?
you gave him a longsword, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he's got a longsword, he's got armor, and he's got his light crossbow. So, I mean, he's got stuff to do. And he'll remember to cast Hunter's Mark, I assure you.
Hey, Serena,
Hmm?
you can cast Identify, right?
On the set?
On the what?
What did you want me to look at?
I pull out a vial of white liquid.
Oh, the jar?
No, the milk.
Yeah, it's a jar. It's like a mason jar.
Oh, yeah. I pull out the mason jar.
She carefully takes a hold of it and swishes it around for a moment, checking the consistency.
So you're at 5 charges for the day, Misfit?
Yes.
Classy.
I can have a look at this while you guys debate how you're going to lure them.
I think we have one surefire way of getting them to know exactly where we are.
Should we contact your contact before we move out, just in case you want our bodies to be found?
Such a pessimist.
Well, excuse me for not wanting to be in the Hagwoods or trusting that we're going to live.
None of us want to be here. But have a bit more confidence. We escaped here once, we can do it again.
No, we were let go. We did not escape.
I say it's a combination of both.
No, I say it was dumb luck.
Call it what you want.
We got let go because I, left a stone statue of a man shitting on a rock.
Where'd you even find that? How did you even lift that into the bag?
I don't understand art.
You just like to steal it.
I didn't lift it into
Just
the
like to
bag.
steal
I
it.
put the bag on the top, over the top of it.
It was very. It just seems so much easier at the time in the house. You guys steal so much art.
Gee, I really need.
You guys are gonna retire at the Urine Museum.
My room is gonna be so well decorated when we get back.
I love it. Oh yeah, you do get rooms at the main headquarters too, unless you get reassigned elsewhere. Oh, and Misfit, if you'd like, I also can cast Pass Without a Trace.
So talented.
If you would like to save some slots.
That would be
Most of
lovely.
mine, not super useful. I'm going to be casting Hunter's Mark and Cure Wounds, maybe. Hopefully not. Alright, then he will cast that for you guys.
Serena's Identify. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the jar, Kalsto?
What's in the jar?
Stands
One
there, closes
quick
their eyes for a moment, and they go from like to a pink. Then she
But
focuses
we
intently
could
on the jar.
probably get their attention if we use the book on something, just menial.
It's basically enchanted milk. The main component of it is indeed milk. But it almost has like this very magically enticing, not like in any type of beneficial prohibiting way, just almost like it just gives off a very strong, specific magical presence. Picture it like almost like a pheromone, but magic.
Huh. It's very enticing, enchanted milk.
I'll take it back. I look at it. No. Plug it up and stick it back in the bag of holding.
I think it's supposed to lure something. I don't know quite what, but apparently something finds it quite appealing.
I mean, you could always open it up,
Oh.
take the top off. You might just want to use it within a certain period of time after that.
It's vacuum sealed. It's a flex seal.
You have to magically apply the seal.
That thing is so rancid.
It's Leotech patent pending. Yeah, hear
That's
me.
the name of your company, Leotech.
It is now.
Placeholder. The jar that seals itself and removes all the air magically will make a killing.
It's almost like you're peering into another world to get these ideas.
Maybe I am.
Quiet, you drink your dragon claw.
Alright, so
All right.
do we want
Bob's not here to force me.
It's true.
So what was your idea on getting their attention, Justin?
I can run faster than most of you. I can be bait and run to you rather than everybody trying to post up close to them.
Dustin?
Yes.
Simon raises his hand.
Okay.
I see he towers over you.
Wait.
I don't know if you recall, but you're not the fastest right now, little buddy.
Oh, right, I'm a pixie. Wait, what's my move speed then?
Your move speed, let's see.
Because it's 40 base.
It's 10.
Okay.
So your fly speed is 35. You are
Okay.
10.
Okay. Good.
So
Good to know.
technically you are 45, I guess, because you have mobile?
Because it gives you 5 additional.
10 additional.
So 10 additional, then I don't think it doubles for that one. So yeah, so you have 20 movement. You're faster than Misfit is.
Okay, I will adjust my speed.
Yeah, the feet comes in handy on this one.
Is my fly speed 40 though?
I'll say you could round it to 40, sure.
Okay.
But if we use the book, we don't know where we are, or at least the person using it.
Well, if we're going to open the book, can we look for a way to get the thing out of the tree?
I'm inciting Lou.
What do you want, Lou?
Are you suggesting this idea because you want to open the book again?
No, actually the opposite. It's the best way we can get their attention.
Okay.
I honestly don't want to touch that book.
But you don't have your whatever that was anymore. You couldn't cast a spell out of it.
I don't think we need to cast a spell out of it. I think just opening it is enough to draw their attention.
Why don't you consult your suspiciously quiet teeth?
I think we're too close to the hags for him to want to talk.
Well, then it's a perfect place to try to leave them behind. You got them out of their circle. That is out of that place, isn't it?
You know, if we could find out where the princess was, I bet that milk would create a lovely diversion.
Why do we have magic milk again?
Your boss gave it to us.
Oh. Why did she do that?
Guess you'll have to wait and see.
Because she was being funny.
How's milk funny?
How is it not?
It's just milk.
You like foresight.
What, are you afraid of cows or something?
Nope.
Of course not.
Well, she didn't seem to like anybody but Misfit. Why would she give you something that's useful?
Rude.
You rolled too hard.
I was so hoping for that 3, though.
I was too.
Everyone's just staring down everybody.
All right. And honestly, the book may have insight on how to get the kid out.
Alright, so once we open the book and we get that insight, we're going to want to get out of here fast.
Doesn't that defeat the purpose?
Well, that depends. Are we trying to confront them directly here? Or are we trying to create a diversion so we can try and get the princess? Are we luring them to us or creating a diversion?
Yeah, at least 15 minutes from the house.
Which means if they know where this tree is, 6 seconds, because they'll just teleport over.
I'm just recalling 3 assassins that are still on post.
4.
Well, the 4th is doing something. Although maybe they're back by now.
Are you also sure you want to use that here in an area where nothing dared approach? You notice that too, right? It was the most peaceful night we've ever had.
Yeah.
So let's wander off a bit then. There's
So
also
they
an
can just teleport back to their house once they realize we're not there.
Sure, but we're going to. Well, I
Hey,
suppose
the
we
DM is rolling dice. We should probably start walking.
What the hell?
No, I'm rolling.
DM?
I'm rolling for search parties. Let's just say
Scared.
one of them's a 95. So
Oh god.
Misfit, did you actually prepare skywriting?
Yeah, I did.
Do you want to try to signal to your other groups? But also expose where we are to the enemy?
What if I do it like subtly?
Do you think you can be subtle enough to avoid it? Go for it.
Is it cloudy?
it's cloudy, but it's not raining.
What do you plan on doing?
You would
Hey, what's
also
up, Bert?
gather, based on kind of like Dustin noted, it's still raining past their domain. So it very well could be difficult to see. So keep that in mind as you make your drawing. Or if it influences what you draw or how you draw. I'm not sure. I don't think you can do like any color changes. I think it's just you write stuff, right?
Yeah.
What do you plan on writing?
I was just gonna make like a funny looking cloud and then send a message telling them to look for a funny looking cloud.
Certainly
May I
try.
make a suggestion.
Yeah.
I'll point at the tattoos we have. Maybe
Yeah,
the
that's
symbol of our guild.
pretty funny looking. A little obvious, but it would work probably.
Yeah,
Who else is in here?
yeah, but we're trying to get our allies' attention and maybe draw out the people we want to get rid of.
Yeah, okay, I can try to do that.
All right. Do we want to set up an ambush just in case?
set up an ambush.
I heard ambush.
I'd love to set up an ambush.
Tell me where to stand.
Be grouped up. We can't
Wait.
go far.
Alex had already casted Pestilence Trace, didn't he?
It's all good.
Right.
I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen?
I
We
mean,
die.
a lot of bad things can happen, especially when hags are involved.
I mean, we could go to the house first
Computer
and
locked
like
up.
what?
Is the computer locked up?
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, we could go to the house first, and maybe we would not immediately have conflict, and we could find some things out, or like find the princess. But if we do this, we might get beat up pretty bad and have to retreat.
I'm pretty sure if we walk up to her front door, she's not going to be too happy. Either way, we're going to fight something. Would you rather have people coming for us before we fight? Or after we're already dead?
I guess both would work, but if I had to choose, probably before. Okay, I'm gonna do this guy right.
Yep. Everyone, get ready.
Okay, let me pull up
Are
a
we
map.
moving or are we waiting? Our hesitation is not inspiring.
No, I'm trying to figure out. Do you mean move from this place or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
are we setting up the signal and then moving on to her house, or are we setting up the signal and then camping out here again?
the idea is to deal with her here.
Stuff in the ambush then.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, if you think she can't turn that tree on, be my guest.
No, I think that tree is quite content. Don't worry about that.
Honestly, maybe we could
Looks like this.
put
Yeah,
over
that's
at the
pretty
tree.
good.
No, I think it looks a little different. Let me show you. For reference and all that.
Yep.
Medieval tree. I mean,
Yeah, have a map for it.
who would keep such a thing around? Not me, I tell you.
Yeah, no, obviously not.
Right, give me 1 sec.
Only nefarious
I-
people keep battle maps around.
That's why I never had any.
I think this is
Oh,
No,
at
that
least-
just means you like playing pretend.
That too.
there we go. Okay. I have to adjust the grid before I link it for Theris. Actually, we don't need that. It's already got it. Oh. Let's see. We'll kind of cover this. That actually works better than I thought it would. I'm just covering one thing and then I can do it for you. All right, it's not an exact spot on, but it'll work for the definitely no combat we'll need. Um,
How alluring do you want the bait to be?
What?
How alluring do you want the bait to be? Draw them in?
All right, you're gonna need to stop being cryptic.
I was very overt. How alluring do you want the bait? In other words, do you want it to seem like we're sitting there in the center? Do you want something a bit more subtle?
Why can't we ever have a map called Nice Tree? Why is it always got to be Evil Tree?
Because we're in the Hagwoods.
Hold on, I got you.
He's going to change the name now.
There you go.
Here we go. Yeah, that's better. Let's bring some positive energy into this.
But I like the parentheses on it. Nice tree.
All right, so let me drop your tokens and you guys can position yourself. Since you do have plenty of time, you are setting a trap.
Does this
Oh,
go
maybe
wider
so.
or is it oblong like this?
Oh, we can do it wide. Here, let me flip it real quick.
I'll need
No, I just didn't know if
to,
there's more that we didn't have uncovered or not.
No, this is the full map. Does it look good? I can turn it sideways.
Yeah, if
Doesn't
you
really
can,
matter.
it'll fit better on screen.
Yeah.
I'll need
Please.
Darius to open the map for stream before I can determine anything.
There's not anything in the tree. Look away from the curtain.
I'm looking away.
It looks good for the map, though. Hold on, we'll redraw this.
It's looking like there might be something in that tree.
That one's there. I don't know what you're talking about, all right? There's obviously nothing in that tree. Do not look in the trunk.
Got him.
Okay, we got that one. So, for all intents and purposes, the inside of the tree is the crystal.
Yes.
All right. Did the grid stay? I think the grid stayed. Yay. Perfect. Okay. So you guys are over there. No, it's something.
You said it was nothing.
It's where Fae Friend is. That's
No,
where the
you
purple
said nothing
crystal
was
is.
in there.
I mean, if you want to put a sign on it so the hag thinks nothing's in there, you could try. All right, so that's 1, 2. The grumpy teeth are not in combat. There's Serena. Misfit. Simon. Dustin. Lou. Marius. Oh, and how dare I forget?
Mr. Bram's back.
Right.
What's the red smear on the edge of the map? Is that blood?
No, it's the do not cross line.
Misfit were tiny.
The red mist from earlier in the campaign. All right, so this is your playground. Prepare what you will.
Ah,
Oh, I can unlock him. Go for it.
I'm gonna send a message to Becca before I do this.
Sure.
Okay, I point my stick upwards, slightly to the left.
Do you need someone to help you count?
No, I'll keep it short. Okay, let's see.
Move me to the bunch of trees like south of Marius.
What's that first part?
Move me to the pouch
Right
of
there?
or patch of trees south of Marius.
Right there, Serena?
Just waiting for Scream to update. Yeah, somewhere in there. That'll be where she'll take cover.
All right, so we have it there. Where are you going to open this book at? Where Lou is? Where does the bait go?
oh, right.
That's what I'm waiting for.
It's just so tiny.
I'm so tiny.
Does Pinch really want to be next to me?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Once you open the book, are you going to be running to cover, or what's your plan?
Yeah, that's a good point, Captain.
Well, we're ambushing them. So the plan is to fight.
Okay, that didn't answer my question. Are you going to be running to cover for the ambush, or are you going to remain there?
What if they just send the horse guys after us and they don't actually come themselves?
Oh, probably. But given the nature of it, we might be able to pull at least one of them.
Should we wait like 5 minutes and if nobody shows up, should we leave?
We don't have to ride a horse, do we?
I hope not.
Horses really don't like me.
Oh, why don't they like you?
Oh no, just never got along.
Look, if we hear a horn,
I start to
we
shout
know,
out. Is it your fault?
we're going to know very quickly if the assassins are coming. We'll hear that horn again.
Not antagonize the shadow.
Oh, Mr. Captain? Are you, once you open the book, are you going to be remaining as bait, or are you going to take cover and get ready to ambush?
I look at the tree I was hiding in.
Okay, I can't see you on the map.
He's at the southern part of the map.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
I zoomed it out some.
Yeah, I was hiding already.
Okay, I could not see that.
Yeah, so 3 of the pixies are down there. But where are you gonna put the book? Are you gonna open it where you are, or are you gonna put it somewhere and then go back to where you currently are?
I don't trust that they can just pick it up and bamf out of here.
Well, I don't
Never
trust you to
know.
do that same thing. It's not leaving my person.
No, I am. Yeah, fair. I mean, I could just stay bait then. And we can see based on who shows up what actions we need to take.
On your mark.
Right.
I've got something ready.
All right, I guess open the book up.
And as Lou opens the book up, once everyone's in cover, Serena's gonna throw a major image in front of the tree.
What are you making the image of?
She is going to make an image of the party standing around Fave Friend, kind of laying on the ground, kind of gathering his bearings. And the party kind of, some of them standing, some of them seated around him, having a conversation about their next steps.
Simon's gonna hide by you.
And she'll make sure it's non-pixied versions of people, and Lou having the. I guess no, Lou probably would have hit the book again. So yeah.
He's gonna get up there. Oh man, if I only had his stuff, he can summon a pet too. Someday. I won't be useless anymore.
Major image is 30 feet, right?
It's a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
Alright, so there's the
So
party.
you'll probably be like here then.
Everyone roll your stealth checks.
We get bonuses for being pixies.
I would say in this instance, yes. So where it has been prohibitive from a strength and dexterity standpoint recently, it is not bad. You can roll with a +5 to your stealth if you are a pixie.
I'm gonna use a sorcery point if you can mark that off to reroll mine.
And Pinch is just gonna that's him. Pinch is just gonna turn invisible.
Let's see. Do we get
I'm invis in the shadows and Bram's invisible.
do we get Alexander's bonuses as well?
If we're within 30, but yeah, where is Alexander? You didn't put him on the map.
He's on the map. He's to the north.
Very north.
Actually, can I
well, let's see.
reposition Bram?
Then no, we do not get his bonuses.
Well, if it does last for now, so hold on. I gotta be within 30 feet, I think.
Yes.
Can I reposition Bram?
Yeah, you can move. We're setting up our trap right now. We haven't opened
Right.
the book.
I just wanted to say I forgot because I'm like he needs to be close to me for me to get my advantage on save.
All right, so let's see. How are we looking here? I think it's
Misfit,
30
that's a
feet.
-10.
What? Oh,
Yeah, you're not within 30 feet of Alexander.
I'm gonna hang out with you guys then.
Right.
Oh wait, did you cast Pass Without a Trace too?
No, did I?
No, you didn't. So yeah, that's a -10
no,
on
you're
your
the-
stealth check.
You're the book crew. I don't want to hang out with you.
That is the correct thing to say.
Dustin's feelings are hurt, and he will remember.
All right, take one step to the north, so that covers you too, Marius. But you're already kind of covered anyways.
Love it.
With Pass Without a Trace, Serena got a total of 30.
I'll mark off one sorcerer.
32, sorry.
You know, I've picked up a feat last time I forgot about that I never used.
Mm-hmm.
2 levels ago, I forgot about it.
Nice. All right. Any
That's
other
you there.
trap spells we want to place on?
Might as well burn an extra point for the extended image as well. I figure I would just do that when I get back in, but
Oh, actually,
what
one thing that I would have done, Mage Armored Serena.
Mhm.
See, do I have any duration spells?
Well, Dustin is the easiest one to find out of all of you, but thankfully he also has the book.
Mm-hmm.
You're like the shiny little pixie.
Yeah.
We open up the book.
I do my skywrite.
Do anyone have any traps they're doing?
I think all of my spells are like a minute long, so I don't think I have anything I can set up.
I don't have anything I can set up that won't go unnoticed.
Yeah, I can cast Guardian of Faith, but it's a little bit noticeable.
well, I mean,
What's that big thing sitting there? You don't see me.
anything you put in the major image may go unnoticed, but
The Guardian of Faith is pretty big, if I recall.
Hold up. How big are you?
Yeah, Simon doesn't have any traps in anything Alexander has. He doesn't have any of his gear with him.
See, you are a large creature, I think.
Ooh, I do want to try something with...
If I can hide it in the major image. See, large. Large is this, right? 10 feet.
Who's next to me?
what is?
Large creature.
You're trying to put a dragon in there?
It's large.
Yeah, large takes up 4 squares.
I could. And it lasts an hour.
But do you really want to put your dragon in the place where a witch is probably just going to fireball the entire party because it's so easy?
You got a point.
Simon is going to hold... Oh, it's a first level spell. I'll have to wait until you get closer to do it.
Yep. I think we'll just hold.
I'm going to cast a spell as soon as the trap goes off for a surprise, hopefully.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys got it there. You're going to open the book in the middle of where the party is. Is anyone actually staying near it in case you need to grab the book?
You know what?
I assume is.
You could hide, you could sit behind the book.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just flicking it open and closing it and putting it back on me. That's my plan with it.
Do we know which one's going to detect it, or are all of them going to detect it?
We do
Well,
not.
actually, no, this is a fairly good point. You do bring a point I didn't think of before. Technically, the book doesn't change in size.
Oh.
So you guys still have the book.
someone just else needed to be carrying it.
Yeah. So for all intents and purposes, it was totally safe.
Because I'm curious what if we had an illusion of one of the other hags making a deal for the book, since the one hates the other. If one views that, perhaps we could start a feud amongst them even more so.
That's a whole social dynamic that's a bit more risky. I think this is the plan.
I think that's a different hag that's not affiliated with the two we are going after.
Who's got the copper piece?
I do.
Thank goodness we'll be safe.
I mean, I don't think she's weak to copper. I don't think she just might not like it. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea how any of that works.
All right. Other than that, unless you guys want to prepare anything else, Dustin, you're free to. Is anyone else going to be near it though? Because it might be really hard for him to get that book out of there, depending.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, good. 2 pixies to save the book.
Yep.
You guys all just take a pixie and find a corner.
Do you really think any of these people will be good in this area?
Hey, everyone technically falls within range now of his passive without trace.
Oh, then I have a 30.
All right. So you got to open the book.
Yep.
Put a picture above you. All right. Who's opening it?
I think Dustin doesn't trust me to open it, so I'll let him open it.
Okay, I'll. No, you're the only one who's touched this thing. You open it.
All right, I'll open it.
All right, Lou, what is the number one thing on your mind right now as you touch the book and open it?
That would have
Be
been
honest
such a
with
good.
yourself.
That was such a good Dustin question too.
Honestly, information on if we can get how to get this kid out of the tree alive.
Roll a D100 for me real quick.
Yup. 14.
You just watch as the pages start folding over one over and over and over until it stops on a page.
Right, now close it.
Yep. Closing it.
Bro, you're not gonna peek?
I am being a chaperone right now.
Doesn't mean he can't peek.
If you make no move to close it within 1 second, I will close it for you.
Right. It takes me half a second to close it.
Okay, then you do it.
So far, nothing. Hear anything? Maybe they didn't notice.
You see Lou put his head in his hands. Like, oh.
You need to cast, don't you?
Hopefully not. But I really don't want to open up that book right now. Because I think it turns the pages what you think you want or are thinking of. And I really don't want to know if there's an answer to my thought right now.
Did it work? Where are they?
I think we might need to either have the book open or cast a spell from it.
Fine, if you're scared, I'll open it.
Yep. I'm honestly terrified to see what it turns to for you. But
Okay, I will open it.
Sure. What are you thinking about?
Yeah, I'm whispering that to you.
Excellent.
Why is this book showing us a bunch of gambling information?
Information on how to systematically destroy every gambling organization.
He watches you sit there, roll a D100, Dustin.
Oh, of course.
Ooh.
You watch as you just kind of sit there and you open it up and nothing really happens at first. Then all of a sudden it just passes through a bunch of pages and it goes to this very dark inked set of runes, which you can't really make out those, but there's a singular image, and it's this very creepy rune-styled eye drawing.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of gives you like this creepy feeling just looking at it. But apparently it's some sort of answer to what you're thinking about.
What does it look like?
I'm gonna roll one of these.
I open. I let the teeth speak.
You mustn't read from the book.
I close it.
Too many people.
It looks like it takes effort, though.
Fools.
What is it he's saying?
He's called you fools.
Yeah. Is that not obvious by now?
All of a sudden you watch the book reopens itself.
I am going to try to force it closed.
It's bigger than you are. Do you get Lou's help?
Yeah. I'll help.
Sure. All right, both of you roll athletics checks. It does it with a -5 because you are pixies.
Oh boy. This is even funnier. 0.
So as you start pushing your end, like Lou just doesn't hold his end and it keeps just rotating the book.
Awesome.
Where did it go? What's here?
Serena will send a mage hand over, or conjure one within the illusion, and have it help them close the book.
Your book can only really lift 10 pounds, so it probably doesn't give too much aid to it, unfortunately. Because it's applying its own force at the moment. You can help hold it still, at least, maybe, and keep it balanced. You can at least do that. Where did it go? I specifically wrote this down. I don't know why it's not here. Well, I'll find it later.
Does it feel like someone's pulling on the book?
No, it just continues to open to that page.
Oh.
It's the same page. You get the feeling, and you may not, but just more as the players, you get the feeling the stronger your inclination of like in questioning of this is, the more the book is just going to remain open to it.
So, like, the stronger the desire was, the harder it is to ignore.
Kind of like that. It's like an apparent thing. It's like you Googled something and Google gave you an answer, and it's trying to give you the answer. It's trying to predict your answer.
Now all of your ads are the answer.
Exactly.
I need to roll another one of these because this was something he strongly desires. Oh.
While Discord proper opens, I'm going to reach for my water. I'll be right back.
Lou, I need you to give an insight check on Dustin.
I found what I'm looking for too.
You could tell he's stopped pushing as hard and he's wavering, like he wants to give in.
Dustin, I don't think you want to read from this book.
From the book, you hear voices.
You be quiet.
Oh, please tell me it's a language I don't understand.
No, you actually understand because it's a conversation in common, and your voice is one of the voices.
No.
You just hear, Dustin, all of a sudden, this older woman's voice. Well, what are you looking for? And then you hear her voice. I do not know. Well, it's really hard to find something if you don't know what you're looking for, wouldn't you say? Yes. You are welcome.
Wait,
It's-
but that
It's
was
the conversation you had in the
I
hut.
know. I know. That was.
Yep. Yep.
Word for word, too. I looked it up.
Come on, Dustin. Let's close this book.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Are you really going to give me grief for using this book?
Do we have any streamers? Or not streamers, viewers that we can pick on real quick? If any of them want to roll a D100, now would be a wonderful time to do so.
Oh, okay, my phone.
See if anybody's out there wants to roll. If you want to decide our fate, exclamation point roll space 100. There we go. Scott,
Nice.
69. Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
way to go.
I always enjoy rolls above 50.
Serena, you've been pretty good at this roll. Roll a D4 for me, if you don't mind. Yeah, that's what
Damn
I
it.
thought. And you just hear that horn.
No, the assassins are coming, so much for the ambush.
Art. Dustin, help me close this book and we're getting out of here. Oh, right. Shoot.
It's got to be the 10, Lou. Hey!
With the -6, I beat a 10.
Alright, so you guys managed to close the book. As the book closes, Dustin, you just hear, "You're looking." All right, what are you guys doing? You heard the horn?
Yeah, I'm waiting for someone to come pick up this goddamn book.
Serena will run over and pick up the book if they seem to be struggling with it.
It's bigger than us.
Send Bram to help him.
All right, and I think we're leaving now.
Serena's normal sized. One more. Mhm. Right. You do hear after about a minute or two, you hear the sounds of horses.
I think we were leaving.
Which way do you want to go?
North side of that. We'll circle around it.
All right, Static. You want to try that
Towards the
again?
house? Away from the house?
Well, they're coming.
So we'll have take a bit of a
Hey,
ride.
Techno, we can't hear you at all.
We can't hear you at all.
All people came for him.
Am I still static?
Yes.
Mhm.
To the house or away from the house? What direction were they coming from?
They're coming from the house, it sounds like.
Okay.
And we're gonna do a spiral maneuver, so away from the house while moving towards.
Yeah, I think we gotta back off a little bit here.
So you want to try to hide and see if they'll go past you? Because you have the book, too. Do keep this in mind.
Yeah, I think we're leaving. We can try to hide, but I don't think it's gonna go very well.
Because you can try to sneak around them. Just depends.
The idea is to sneak around them.
Okay.
Because honestly, if she's sending all 4 out, they're not at the house.
Yeah, I think the play here is probably somebody picks up Dustin.
Yeah, he's still kind of like shell shocked.
Yeah, and the
Like
rest of
he
us
ain't moving.
try to stealth and sneak past him.
I mean, I'm next to Dustin. Let's go.
You can pick me up.
I can pretend.
I figured Simon would probably come in and scoop me.
I'm be happy to scoop anybody.
Serena, you have the book.
And Dustin, we leave now.
Yep.
Someone's gonna need to nab my little pixie body and pull me away. I'm like barely speed walking. I'm like shook.
You're not walking, you're in a pocket.
You guys snatched.
Yeah, I got snatched. If I didn't get snatched, that's what I would be doing.
All
Alright,
so
so-
I guess new stealths.
Yep.
For
Shades still up.
And really, only the people that are moving need to make stealth. So it'd be like Simon, Alexander, Serena, Misfit. Are you hiding in a pocket too? All the
you know what?
pixies can ride on other people.
I'm gonna hang out with Alexander. That sounds like a good idea.
Sure,
So
I
I'll
just
just,
got
like-
this new armor.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna like hop up, grab onto his leg or something.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be moving.
That is a 29, even at disadvantage.
I mean, at least you got
Oh,
clothes,
boy.
buddy.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Dude, you slip into the gray dimension, man.
Boy.
Be careful.
I rolled a 37 for stealth.
Everyone just looks a little dull for just a brief moment. All right, and Simon has to unfortunately make a stealth check also.
We are still within maximum shades.
I'm just-
21 for Simon.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Mhm.
Trace. This will probably be the stealth roll has had in a while. As her tattoo, like, I guess, anti-glows, seemingly shrouding the two of them.
All right, let's see.
I'm so glad I am not proficient in stealth. That would have been a 40. No, wait, no. Math is hard.
Good on that one. All right, you continue to hear the horses as you guys move. I guess I could do it this way. Perception. Here we go. Look at wow, you suck. I don't know what lucky people live by. All right, they seem to ride past.
All right, we, I guess, head towards the house now.
You kind of watch by. Do I have a picture of what these guys look like easy enough? They kind of look like this, except there is a fourth one in black armor. They are all on horses.
I'm so glad you have a chicken house flag.
Oh, those toots look amazing, though.
I
I
see
like
one
their little
problem there.
pinheads.
Where's the fourth one?
Well, no, he said there's a fourth one.
Yeah, all four
Oh,
of them are there. It's just not in the picture. So they ride past.
I guess I'm heading towards your house.
All right.
I dismiss this idea gravely. I mean, honestly, there's no good idea here.
Okay. Let me put you on a new map. That's the encounter. Where's the map?
She really doesn't like us if she's sending all four after us twice.
Where is that damn picture? I know it's in there. I just saw it. I should probably not make such funny names for the maps. They're probably easier to find. That's not right.
Before a session, I always try to like put the maps I'm going to be using down on the hotbar.
No, and I had it on there, and I think I accidentally deleted. Actually, this is. Oh, I think I know. I think I dropped an NPC token on top of it. I don't have it too. Hold on. Go. No. Dude, where did it go? Losing my mind. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That's what I thought. You guys make your way through. We'll put something to look better. Whoa. There you go.
I've not even opened the map yet, and Fantasy Grounds is already having issues.
Okay, put you guys over here. We'll have Bram. Alexander. Finch. Serena. Misfit. Simon. Dustin. Lou. Ah. And Marcus. Be there. Okay. So as you guys approach, you see there's like this low green fog that just kind of slowly goes across the ground. It's a little bit hard to see, and off in the distance you see this very ominous looking hut that has like a teal light coming out of it. Roll perception checks as you guys kind of look about.
Whoops, I rolled it twice.
Why do I have a plus 23? What the heck?
Your plus 15 was still in effect.
Is it site based?
Yeah.
Mine is 17.
I was muted.
Don't you love it when that happens?
You know, I should have noticed because my light was blinking, notifying me I was muted.
Nice. Right. You guys do see on each side of the front of the house
Oh boy,
stand 2 guards.
are they made of wood?
They have vines coming out of them, but they are also made of metal and armor. You see them. You also see on that slab over there
Alrighty.
other than that, you don't see anything else at the moment. You do hear, anyone have really good hearing?
I mean, it's not like animalistic, but Serena's got very least passive 15. She's got pretty decent hearing.
So, do we want to just
You didn't pick
Passive
up
is
this
18.
earlier.
do we want to do a snatch and grab?
Snatch and grab.
Is that actually her? Is the first question you should ask.
Unlikely. Does anyone
If it is, a snatch and grab would be lovely.
Is it a snatch and grab, or do we want to do a smash and grab?
We'll try to snatch, and if that fails, then I guess smash.
The Prince, is that her?
Kind of looks over. Looks like it. Hard to say. She's laying down.
Climb a tree.
He kind of looks at the trees.
That might be a bad idea.
I don't like these trees,
Very unlikely that's actually her,
but I'll do it.
I mean, a vantage point. I'd rather be certain.
Oh yeah, he without any issue. Well, he also doesn't get impacted by magical plants. So he kind of shimmies up the tree onto this branch and kind of leans against the log laying down, or the branch. He kind of looks down at you.
What?
it's her.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what he said.
If I can get closer, I can be certain.
Do you want to be within a few feet of her?
I don't need to get that close.
I don't
How
think that'll be
close?
much help.
Maybe 30 feet or so. I don't need to cross the tree line.
Right. Oh, that is so trapped.
Closer than
So you need to get that as dangerously close. Honestly, yeah, that's actually better.
Don't mind me. I haven't decided if I want to do it yet.
as long as I can stay hidden, their wards and any detection magics I have should not be able to detect me.
Right, the necklace you got.
But since we have a confirmation we will have that may getting closer, just be ready just in case, alright?
What could possibly go wrong?
I'm going to be moving up with Serena.
Sure. Are you doing anything specifically?
I mean, other than hopefully keeping my previous stealth check, no.
Well, as you move closer, if you get up too close, there's not really much to hide behind. You're kind of taking a direct approach at the house.
Oh, right. I mean, me being a pixie, it helps a lot.
Being a pixie does help a bit.
And I think Serena's not leaving the tree line. Yo, the dead tree line.
Let's see you sneaking up to there.
I'm hanging out with Alexander still. I'm in his pocket.
He watches he climbs the tree. He's really good at that. Are you prone, Serena, or anything additional?
Yeah, she'll stay low. Just trying not to be seen. High enough that her face is out of the mist, though, but crouch.
Yeah, you can certainly try. Let's see. These guys. Let me just check
I
one thing.
would ask Dustin to move around
Uh,
here if he was staying back.
For why?
Because this snatch and grab might turn into a smash and grab real quick, and I need you within arm's reach to summon a dragon.
Oh, I see. Okay, fine. Yeah, Drosmina came at us with a horde of undead. I'm gonna do a sniff of these general woods to see if there's any hiding around.
Oh, there's probably some in the gas.
No undead.
Oh, thank you.
This isn't her
Okay,
house.
well,
This is Narissa's house.
right. And other than like bad hag smell, nothing else.
Nothing that would qualify for that one, no.
Yep.
However, as you guys start getting closer,
Mm-hmm.
you're not sure if those large guardians are looking at you or if they're even alive. But you hear from inside now that you get closer to, she's humming some sort of song, or at least she had been. She stops and you just hear her say, "What's that, mother?" "Ah, indeed."
Brianna says that?
No, from inside the house.
Okay, good.
Brianna's just unconscious laying on the stone.
Rena immediately uses her telepathy to try and read her the captive's mind.
She's just kind of in like a lulled state, asleep, not really thinking much about anything.
Establish connection to Lou real quick. Alright, I think that she's actually unconscious.
You hear a voice that emanates kind of from around all of you. That sounds like it's coming from like the fog in the trees. "So, you decided to return my book to me in person. How thoughtful of you."
So I would like to say Serena does have the bend of non-detection.
Just generally speaking.
Okay.
Not specifically Serena.
Did I ever get a message back from Becca? Just before we start anything here.
Roll a D100. Let's see. She's in the middle of something right now. Let's see if she has time to respond back. Look, that's a really good thought, Misfit. A little busy. Call you back.
Okay, great. Good enough.
I don't think you get to hear the sounds of other people.
Nope.
Okay. Does anyone speak back to the clouds?
Silence from Serena. Rather telepathically to Lou.
Unless contempt can speak.
I'm not supposed to talk to hags.
Yeah, Marius is just being very still, very quiet.
Oh, my dears. Come now.
All right, Lou, what's our plan from here?
Me. Keep her talking.
That's
Yes.
mental.
Mhm. You think that matters here?
Yeah. I think it's time for you to start heading back.
Yeah, you know what? It's bravery time. Oh, hell yeah. So I'm gonna hop out of his pocket. I go flying forward. I crash to the ground. I get back up.
You just tell me how. Misfit, what are you doing?
You fall out of his pocket.
She's gonna do a superhero landing.
It's horrible for your knees.
Welcome, Vancouver.
I mean, I'm gonna try and get here.
There's one problem, Lou.
Yeah, yep.
The location you're currently hiding.
I was not hiding there. I'm
Less
not
about hiding, but just being near there.
near the webs.
Not just webs. I need you. Actually,
You had to pick the spot there, huh, Serena, where I had a beeline over that.
technically, you wouldn't have seen this one coming. It does get a surprise at you.
That is a 25. That is out of shield range. Oh, you fucker.
You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as these vines kind of wrap around you, and you are grappled
All right.
and restrained, and
I guess that's initiative.
hold on one sec. Oh, and you kind of feel a little bit of a sting. Some of these thorns are poking you. May not want to have these on you at the start of your turn.
I mean, so what are we doing now?
Well, it catches you. Do you say anything? Or what do you do? So it just kind of starts wrapping around you.
Do we see that?
Yeah, just like, oh, there's fun.
You know, I really don't feel like playing dice anymore.
1 point. Seeing Divine lash up and snatch Lou, Serena is to stop using Detect Thoughts. And we're going to go for some telekinesis here. I'm going to try and grab the vine and peel it off him.
So, roll in, I think it's Arcana? Or what is your...
It's my spellcasting, so Charisma.
Sure. Versus my Strength.
Yep, strength check, not athletics.
That is a 19.
I'm just going to set up a quick skill for this.
So it's not combat yet, or are we in combat?
Not certainly yet, but it all depends on your reaction.
Oh, I'm getting rid of this vine. Just straight up.
All right, so
Well-
you watch Serena kind of starts peeling the vine and trying to get it off you, holding it from constricting you. What are you specifically doing, Lou? Are you trying to cut it with like lightning or something? Teleporting?
No.
What do you got?
I have blight.
I mean, you could certainly try. Keep in mind, these are cursed plants.
That's why the glove gets activated first.
Well, fun.
Activate the glove, slap the little vine thing, and just send some blightning through it.
Blading. Nice.
How long have you been holding on to that one?
So long. So long.
Benergal approves.
All right. So you're doing this one?
The one that
You're doing the
hurt
one.
me.
Yeah, go for it.
Am I targeting it? I can't tell.
Where did
Combat
you go?
tracker.
Yes, you are.
All right. So does it have disadvantage for being plant, or does it not?
Due to the fact that you're using the glove and how much you're pumping into it, it makes it irrelevant for what it has. It's just the standard vine for her, so it doesn't have
okay.
any sort of special. It's not like one of her creations.
Right, just oh, it succeeded. But hey, I don't think that matters. Let's just click the modifiers of critical and max. Oh Jesus!
Jesus.
Fucking Christ.
64 damage.
It's barely holding on to you. I will say that 100% cuts it off of you. You are no longer grappled, and Serena, you can just kind of toss it away without any issue.
I'm just gonna make my way over to her if I have my movement.
Well, now we'll do initiative.
Yeah, fair enough. Just cancel that.
Let me clear. Hold on, don't roll it yet. Let me clear out the old one just to be sure. Okay. Ooh, you did just in time.
Oh, yay.
I am ready.
You were hanging on to have some blightning so long. You even said it out loud.
Oh yeah.
Alexander has to roll. Dude, everyone in their group rolls great initiatives. All right, first up.
No.
Kind of sits there. That's one does when laying unconscious on a stone slab.
Yep.
Alexander sees the one next to you.
Do I have time to take dogs out?
Let's see, you, my friend. Yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
6
it's-
things in front of you.
Okay, be right back.
All right, so Alexander, I gotta save in formations and such. I was gonna say reckless, great weapon master, sharpshooter. If only Belwork were here now. It's a -5.
Kill it. Oh.
You just watch as you see this bolt kind of launch from the tree above and lock the vine down. It just goes limp as you get away. Second shot. Well, they have a second shot to take.
Hey, guess what you didn't do?
Hey, but it's already dead, okay?
Yeah.
I'm saving it. I could be any archer.
Now,
Trying to come out of...
do you want to be in the evil tree before she turns the evil tree on?
He has resistances versus magical plants. They can't hold him. So even if she goes after him, like the what got Lou can't grab him.
Oh, I see.
I guess. Yeah, he doesn't really have much. He'll save the last shot for his reaction. That's all he can do. Now it is your turn. Unfortunately, it is also. Oh, they got it off you. Whew. You don't take your 66 poison damage. Excellent.
Oh, thank God. Here.
Okay, I'll unlock the tokens. Go, Richard. Go. Second.
And you mind grabbing these things off of, getting restrained and grappled off of me?
No, why would you? Oh, you also have auras you shouldn't have.
Oh, yeah. I can get rid of those.
Don't worry, I'll get rid of yours soon enough.
Oh, I can remove grapple.
I mean, I'm the one throwing out all the death flags.
You're not that easy to kill, though.
All right.
Unfortunately.
All right, Brianna, we're here to get you out. Let's do a little bit of thunder step.
She's unconscious.
So she can't be willing.
I can take another creature with me.
Oh, okay.
I think it has to be willing, doesn't it?
Yes.
Might have to get her up first.
Someone who's unconscious doesn't qualify as well.
So hoping that Serena would have told her we're gonna teleport her out.
Well, she's unconscious.
She can't make any decisions or even recognize it. Plus the fact that she doesn't know you.
I can try to suggest something. If you're wanting suggestions.
Yes.
Quick and spell a cure wound, see if it wakes her up.
You can't thunderstep that. At least not this turn.
Nope. Would not be able to thunderstep after that.
Oh, right, yeah, it's only cantrips that you can... Right.
I'll give you a free medicine check, though, if you want.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's magically induced.
Less so much of why she's unconscious. She looks physically healthy, so where like everyone else has been kind of starved, she looks relatively fine.
Mm-hmm. Dude, let's make bad decisions, guys.
Bad decisions. Bad decisions.
Oh, this is the worst decision I've ever made, guys.
Is it fun? Will it be fun?
Depends. What happens when I drink the milk?
You can drink it?
You can drink it?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, okay.
It's milk time, baby.
Let's hope I'm not lactose.
You can drink all of it, or how much of it are you drinking?
I'm going to take, like, maybe... How big is the jar?
It's a mason jar of milk. It's quite sizable.
Not all of it. Like, maybe...
How many mouthfuls?
Like, a mouthful for a pixie.
Oh, yeah. It shrinks down with you to your size.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy enough. You take a big. Oddly enough, it doesn't taste like it's gone bad. It actually tastes pretty good. It leaves like this sweet taste in your mouth.
Oh, sweet milk. Okay, not bad.
Other than that, you don't feel any different.
Yeah, it didn't. I don't know why I trusted a fairy. That. All right. I guess I will hold a I was hoping that she was awake enough to be teleported. I guess I'll hold a shocking grasp for a hostile action within range.
Sure. Pinch.
Right, I sent you a message in Discord.
Oh, hold on. Who, me?
No, Techno.
Okay. Pinch seeing Lou in trouble is going to fly. Should be like right. Yeah, that's fine. We'll stay there. That is all her turn. Bram, you go on his turn. Dustin.
Yep, I did teleport back there, so you know something's wrong.
Yeah, bonus
Also,
action.
you want to be a little smaller, probably too, Lou.
Oh, right. I actually wasn't paying attention. I was so zoomed out, I was tiny.
Which is working in your favor at the moment, too, thankfully, as well.
Bonus action, Bob's Flask.
Good call.
And I'm going to action dash while flying. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I turn around the corner and I guess I see you like with one hand on her leg and another one like ready to like hit something.
Yep. It's turned into a smash and grab.
All right. That is my turn.
You just hear a voice from out of the hut. You just kind of hear like a giggle. Gather them up, my pretties. And you just watch as the guardians kind of start to animate.
Yeah.
They're not super fast, thankfully.
We had another short or long rest in between somewhere because my
We
slots
long
are
rested.
okay. 'Cause I'm like I've got slots back.
Yes.
Wait.
I
What's
think
the
you're
range?
out of range.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I don't need to worry about that.
You're out of range of the sword, but you watch Lou.
Mm-hmm.
You just a vine kind of lowers out of its hand without the sword, and it's gonna use a thorn whip at you.
So it's using a spell. Okay.
No, it's using a whip of thorns.
Would that activate my held action? Or is that
It's out of range because it is
Okay.
15 feet for him. Otherwise, he'd be hitting you with his big sword.
Yeah. I think I'm better with the thorn whip.
23. Shield.
I need a math. 15, 17. That is out of shield range.
All right, then you take 20 points of damage as it just kind of rends the thorns. It like sticks into you and then it just rips.
All right. I point at him.
Fail.
All right.
Nice.
Woo!
Ow. Ooh, wow. I'm actually fairly hurt.
It can only actually hold on. Nope. It's gonna be its whole action. That's all it can do for this turn.
It's good.
As it kind of pulls the whip back in.
Yeah.
The second one.
Yeah. I was worried about that.
Um, This one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you watch as it stabs its sword into the ground.
Is it casting a spell?
No.
Oh, it's doing the rough terrain thing.
You watch as vines start forming. That is all difficult terrain.
Good thing I fly.
You have to make a strength save upon starting your turn in it, or be restrained. If you're restrained, you take damage, and then there's some more, but we'll get to that next. Technically, Lou, you're on top of that stone. You are not impacted by that aura. Another bonus for being small, because if you had been your normal size, you probably would have been standing to the side of it.
Yep.
All right, that is their go. Marius, are you returned from Dogland?
Yes, sir.
Here you go, my friend.
As I'm watching through Bram's eyes and I see them close and what's happening, I have him target both of the guardians. And I whisper words of banishing.
Go for it.
And I get, he was targeting them, not me. So I was like, why didn't it do it? I clicked the button. -1.
Mhm.
Ouch.
So you watch as the two of them just kind of and fade away. You just hear this older voice come out of the hut now. I feel your presence. Ferris, is that you?
Yo. Yo.
Well, oops.
Up to the same old tricks, are we?
Now, Marius doesn't know his true name, does he?
Not specifically. It kind of catches you off guard.
Yeah,
None
so
of you
I'm like,
really. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, it's Marius. That's what he's thinking to himself. It's like, it's Marius, not Theris. What's she talking about?
Simon's like, dude. He looks over at you from the other tree. She can't even get your name right.
And
Is she
shrug at him.
She got worryingly close, though.
Mm-hmm.
Serena.
But they
This is
both-
an old hag.
They both disappear.
Serena's gonna run forward, and you said she was like chained to the stone, right?
No, she's just laying on top of it.
Is
Oh.
the sword in the ground with the stuff, does that disappear also, or
No, that remains.
I suppose good message to Lou, since we're still bound. I might be able to start bringing her back.
You might want to watch out for these vines, though. They look nasty.
Chat, do you want to roll me a D100?
Didn't catch what you had said also.
Avoid the vines that look nasty.
No, that's easy enough.
Chat gets to decide our fate.
Let's see how this encounter plays
You're
out.
still out there, Scott, or anybody else that wants to roll? Exclamation point, roll 100.
Oh, and if you want to roll a 100, I won't stop you.
Please don't roll that. I'll accept the 99.
We'll
That
also
one
accept.
again.
Serena's going to use her telekinesis to attempt to raise her off the stone.
66.
Scott's hoping for a TPK with a 66.
Okay. You do watch. No, mother, I can handle them. Fine.
Oh, no.
Carry on.
And then I'm going to bring her back. About 25 feet this way.
You got him over?
Telekinesis. Yeah.
Doesn't budge.
Doesn't lift up off the stone at all.
Mm-mm.
She's heavy.
I don't think it's weight. She's adhered to the stone or something. Action.
Stasis.
Green.
Splat.
Play. What do you do, Miss Nip? What do you got?
Is it particularly dark right here? Or like
It's
it's always
fairly
been a little
dark.
bit
It's hard.
dark, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give him one of these. I'm gonna cast daylight.
Okay.
It's about that much. I'm just gonna delete the circle, but you know it's all bright.
I
You watch as some of these little vine growths that were kind of around are now easier to see, and they kind of dig themselves back into the ground in the presence of the light.
Ooh.
Disabled my weeds.
I'm picturing like you're sitting in your house and there's lights outside and it's the cops. We're the cops right now. I will move a little bit over here. 5, 10.
Fly! Come on!
It's so hard.
You need to get used to them or you're gonna die out here. What's the point of being a pixie if you don't use your wings?
You fly with your arms, not your back. It's weird.
Oh, right. He's used to being bird.
Just flap your arms while you do it. It'll probably make more sense.
I fly my arms till I do it.
I picture his little wings just like buzzing as he goes along the ground. He's like running, just using them to propel himself. But no air. No hair. Yeah.
That's my turn.
It teased you so hard with the 20 that I was like, okay, a 14, yeah, sure.
20, okay, 14 again? No.
All right, that takes us to our buddy Simon. Oh god, I should have gotten a closer spot. $30. Actually, I don't see anything to fight, so we'll get closer. Yeah, that's his go. Top of the round. As you're kind of sitting there, waiting to strike something back that gets within range, you watch as the lightning in your hand just disappears.
Oh boy.
And you just watch as she begins to start muttering.
Are they bad words?
And her lips are just moving really quickly. She's not saying anything specifically. She's not using like ancient magic.
Can Dustin see her?
Yeah, I mean, you can see her face is moving. You wouldn't necessarily get like a lot of detail, but she's just kind of like moving her
Counter
lips.
spell.
Not a spell.
Okay. I tried.
Save it. Save it. Yeah, she's just kind of sitting there talking.
It's just the hag version of Twitter. Just
Say what?
posting right now.
That brings us to Tree Boy. Nothing to shoot. Holding shots. Blue.
If Serena wasn't able to pick her up, can I roll Arcana to see what's keeping her adhered?
I mean, you look, there's nothing in keeping her adhered at all.
Can I lift up her arm?
You can try.
I mean, I will try. Doesn't budge.
Feels like it lifts up. But you start to feel a little bit woozy all of a sudden.
Ooh. Oof. Okay. I might be lactose intolerant.
Really fast acting lactose intolerance.
Oh, for crying out loud. I hate this all already. Hmm. There's no way I can get her out at my current size. And I'm pretty I'm gonna fly up to her face and open up her eyes.
Her eyes are white at the moment.
Right at the moment.
You don't see any pupil, iris, nothing.
Oh boy.
It's the whites of her eyes. Her lips are just moving really fast.
Okay. Is that that is a second level spell. Thank goodness. I am very curious on what would happen if I enlarged myself at this moment.
Pixie man.
Yep.
Pixie man. Do.
Yeah, I think going from tiny to small. I don't think that would help. But honestly, getting her out of here is a priority. Let's enlarge myself. I'm just going to get slightly bigger.
Giant pixie.
Yep. Am I big enough to reasonably pick her up?
With enlarge?
Yeah.
You could roll an athletics check and try.
Oh, it had to be
You don't know.
athletics.
Yeah. Unless you want to use a different way.
12.
As you try to lift her up, the further you pull her entire mass and you try to pull it away from the stone, it just kind of gets heavier. And she just keeps muttering.
What do you need to save? All right, not going to be helpful. Okay. I don't have a bonus action to use. Forgot to use that. I think that's my turn. Because I'm not getting her much further.
Them seems to be messing with her. Pinch is going to close the gap. By you. Should just remain invisible and wait until needed. Bram doesn't go yet. Dustin.
All right, I see you struggling with the girl. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
She's getting heavier the further she gets from the stone.
I wish she's asleep. And I'm gonna like fiddle with my belt and pull off Bob's flask. And I'm going to bonus action pour some into her mouth.
Sure. So you just kind of open and pour some in.
Mm-hmm. So
You just watch as the eyes open, but they're still white. So where they were closed before, they're now open.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely something bad. And then I am going to attempt to dispel magic on her.
Sure. Go ahead, roll your check.
13.
That covers you up to, I think it's...
Third levels.
So nothing above what it already would do.
Trying to think if there's anything this would...
And Leslie wants to try to give me guild advantage on this.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I'm magically inclined as well.
How do you help me? Because I haven't done this before, so you see me like try muttering something. Do you like try to guide me through it?
I'd say it's fairly similar to Counterspell. Same concept.
I haven't counterspelled yet either.
No, I know, but it's the same concept, but post, not pre.
Like you really got to feel what you're trying to do.
Yep.
Okay. Is that good enough for us to use guild advantage on this, Kalsto?
Sure.
Okay, still 13.
Yeah, 13.
It was worth the try.
Mark your guild
Like
advantage off.
Counterspell.
Yep.
I've never used Counterspell.
Yeah, you go to dispel, you don't sense like any active effects. Maybe she's cursed. You're not sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That is Dustin's turn.
All right, the Thorn Guardians are still chilling out in La La Land. Marius, anything you would like to do?
I do not have anything that I can help them with.
Currently, no enemies, correct?
Yeah, I'm just going to maintain my concentration, drift back into the shadow. Bram will go back invisible. Move just a hair from his last spot, and I'm just going to keep an eye open. If any enemy appears to mess with the group trying to help the girl, I will I-beam them.
Yeah.
Is she still laying on the stone?
Hold on one
Or
second.
did she sit up?
I'm trying to get something over here real quick. Why are you not doing what I want? Where'd it go? Where? Why is it doing that? There was a way to add one of these in. Whatever, we'll do it the hard way. Do. What was that, Serena? Sorry.
Did she sit up, or is she still laying down?
Her eyes just open. She's still laying down.
Okay, so probably can't see the fact. Telepathically to the two of them. Maybe breaking the altar will break whatever is held there. Probably some form of curse.
You can talk to both of us at the same time.
She would. I believe it's her bonus. Check. I can talk to Lou for free because she's currently connected to him. As per telepathy, I believe that bonus action. Telepathy. Oh no, it's just for free. Yeah, I can talk to both of you. Just
Oh, okay.
reply.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, for you, she's more talking at you.
Isn't that what she does, anyways?
Here, let's see the hag. So, where are you trying to get to, mister? She like crouches down.
Oh, she stepped away.
I'm gonna use my action to use telekinesis to move Misfit to a desired location. That'll be my action.
I just picture you pick him up by the collar and
Oh, and of course it's his turn next. Because of course it would be.
well, let's see. Well, technically, no, it's not.
Oh.
Just want some cookies, man.
So,
welcome
oh,
back.
don't worry, I bought you a couple minutes.
So,
As-
Just
Did you-
before,
do you want to get telekinesis anywhere?
How far can I go?
Serena said, "Where are you trying to go?" Like she crouched down and whispered that, or toward
I
you.
need to get a little bit closer to the action.
Point.
I think catapult would be a much better spell for this.
Like right here.
No, that's easy. As he picks him up and bring him over.
Oh, it's a horrible combo.
I said what?
I just came up with a horrible combo.
Oh.
All right. Now the probably hag can go. Or
Do your evil, sir.
Lou and Dustin, I need each one of you to roll a D100. It is not for a D100 roll. It's simply to see the result between the two of you.
53 and 36.
I don't want to play this one. As you're sitting there next to each other, Lou, you see this? And Pinch sees it too. You just watch as something comes over the back of Dustin's head and just you see a hand kind of tapping on the top of his helmet. Like an arm grew out of the back of his neck.
Oh, boy.
It goes clink, 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 and then goes back into the arbor.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, she's been there before. I'll be fine.
And you just hear this cackling from the sky.
That's just me now, huh?
That's
filled
that. That's Scott 66. Oh, thanks for the raid.
Hey, thank you for the raid, Hero Zone. Appreciate it.
Focus on the house. She failed to kill me once. She'll fail again. Don't worry about it.
All right, it's your go, Misfit.
All right.
Man, that was a big arm to grow out of. Pixie, too.
Yeah, was it small?
Wow. She's so talented.
Yeah. Do I see Jasmina up there in the sky?
You just hear her laughing.
Can I look for her?
If you want to fly up, you could probably get a better idea of where she might be.
Oh, but
Right now,
that
you just hear her
requires...
cackling.
But man, that requires using your wings.
Yeah, I gotta do this. I gotta do this, man.
Bumble,
It's gonna be-
bumble.
I can do it. I can do it. How high do I get?
I say you move at half speed. So if you want to dash, you can go your full distance up. So I think 35. You're like, I can do it. I can do it.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then you can roll a perception check.
It is bright, by the way.
Well, not where she would be.
Oh, okay.
It's bright on you guys.
Pretty far.
I would say, because you did kind of clear up a bit of it though from this light. You don't really see her at the moment, but you look off in the distance and you see light coming from the direction of the town.
Oh.
Like bad light?
Like fires.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been raining there for a while.
It is still
That's
raining there,
pretty
which is good for the fire. So if they're under siege, at least they have help putting out the fires.
Oh, and I forgot that I did that whole sidetrack mission of making their walls better too.
Well, don't forget, you did help them improve, and you do know that your guild is there.
Yeah.
Town's on fire.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
In front of you, Lou, not behind you.
All right, so that's your move in action bonus.
Bonus. I think I'm good for now.
He just watches out onto the front porch. Walks Narissa holding a familiar-looking orb, Dustin.
Oh no.
The same one from the table from when you touched the orb. It's the orb.
Does she look like the old woman who I was talking to then?
Not at all.
Good. I'm no longer worried about it.
And you just watch her kind of walk out. And she looks around. See, Mother, I told you I could handle this. And you just watch as that third eye between her eyes opens up on her forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a blue eye.
Blue.
Mhm.
Well, the one that we saw in the book was black, so, you know.
That's not related.
I know.
And it just kind of looks around on its own.
Can you handle her if she tries something? Got my hands full.
Yep.
And you just watch her sniff the air. What is that smell?
Oh.
I know you're here. I can smell you.
How does she just smell if she has 3 fucking eyes?
And you just watch the orb in her hands glow blue. That's all she does. Simon looks over. Tarita, does she see me?
She just kind of shrugs.
Oh, I knew I should have been a quartermaster. 5, 20. Worried about my little buddy that always dies. I'm going to cast a new spell you haven't seen before. Misfit, you just watch as Simon sits there and says a little prayer. Please shine your light upon him.
Oh, it's shining,
Keep him
Simon.
safe. And you just watch as you see light glow from Dustin, and a little halo forms over the top of your head.
An angel.
Hold on. That's a first level spell slot. And you have Angelic Guardian. You gain 2 AC.
Oh. Wow! I can't wait to have to make saving throws.
Right.
Did that put on the AC as well?
I put it on you, yeah.
Okay, I just don't see AC2 on the spell effect.
Oh, actually, good point. Did it not put it in? It did not. They did not code their ability. I'm a little disappointed.
Okay.
All right. So you get your 2 AC. And I'll describe what it looks like when they attack you.
Yay.
Oh, also, the first time you get a dex saving throw, you can use your reaction to re-roll it. But then the halo ends.
I see.
So while you keep it on, it's AC, and if you need to, you can blow it to re-roll a save as a reaction. Light be with you!
Still don't believe that is. Thank you.
All right, do you guys want to pause there since it's 12:47?
We probably should.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to
Yeah,
get
I'm
up early.
good for a little. I mean, I've got to get up early, but
Want to do one more
I
round?
mean,
Yeah,
I,
That's up to you guys.
I do want to see what happens when I try to remove curse on my
Yeah,
next
do
turn.
another round.
Because
Alright.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove curse.
Let's do it then. Top of the round. Brianna, at this point, is going to start floating up off the table.
Oh, great.
Oh boy.
Can I keep pace with how far she floats?
Yeah,
No,
or
I'll
you
just-
can just sit on top of her.
I'll sit on top of her. Yeah.
She floats like 5 feet off the stone table, and you notice her veins start to get black, ever so slightly, almost like it's spreading.
It is a curse. Why did I think it was magic? Or curse is magic? I don't know.
Alexander. Am I smart enough not to just shoot the heck? Nope. Nope.
Unless his imprisonment flashes right before his eyes.
She didn't imprison him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's gonna.
Go for the orb. Always
He
go
is
for
a-
the magical artifact.
He is a soldier. He is going to hold his shot.
Oh.
Lou.
Oh boy. Well, I might as well be large enough for now.
Let her stop me.
Hmm?
It's going to be really bad if she can stop me.
Yep. I guess I should just keep talking. I'll just move over here.
All right, yeah, you still have wings.
Yep. So, I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Don't worry, I have somewhere to put your feet.
You know, I do prefer my feet on my, attached to my body, at least.
You just kind of see her smile and her teeth are all rotted.
I don't assume we can still talk this through.
Dustin has the book. Oh, well, who's holding the book? Because we need a big person holding the book. Serena?
Serena.
She kind of looks over. I don't know. You've been in an awful lot of trouble.
Yeah, I mean, that's just us in general.
I see. And you have stolen from me.
Yes.
So how are you going to make it up to me then?
Hmm.
Aside from giving me back my book, of course.
Well, of course. What to do? How can we do? Well, first things first. Oh no! Not while targeting her. I'm doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna heal myself first. I'm gonna third level cure wounds in myself. All right, that's fine. Whew. Now, what can we do to help to repay you?
I mean,
Poor-
she stole as well. We're just kind of keeping it fair.
The blue eye looks over at you, Misfit.
I just kind of like put my hands on my hips.
You're Tinkerbelling her?
I'm Tinkerbelling her. I'm giving her the attitude.
Well, I guess to be
Pinch your
fair,
boobs.
your sister did try and kill us before even talking to us.
Oh, no, that's not my sister. Well, not
Your
technically.
coven mate.
She does get rather hungry. But that's not really my problem, now is it? That sounds like your problem. I will accept apology gifts. And I will maybe let you all live.
Well, sounds like as much as I can ask for in my current position.
Don't be a smartass.
I can assure you I'm anything but smart.
The eye just blinks. And you just hear, "What's that, mother?" Mother says you're lying. Mother says you're trying to trick me. You're not trying to trick me, are you?
I would never dream of doing such a thing.
Hmm.
As I currently am stalling.
Oh, she knows.
No, I know.
The book now. Come.
It's currently not Serena's turn.
All right. You do anything else?
I've already used my action, and I do not have anything to hold. Nope. Well, I will actually first say I don't have it on that person at the moment, and then I'll end my turn. Oh, bitch.
You
Cool,
watch
what
as
are you doing?
it sneaks behind her.
Well, no, I don't, because she's invisible.
This is also true. Bram's not going. Dustin.
Remove curse.
All right, so you cast remove curse.
As vines kind of like trick out of my body and like go into her and just try to pull the blackness out.
Roll a d100 real quick as you do that.
That's a 22.
Yo.
You watch as the dark veins begin to kind of recede and color kind of comes back to her skin.
I'm like looking at her eyes, seeing if like her pupils come back.
Yeah, she starts to blink, and as she like looks
come on.
up into your eyes, roll one more d100.
66.
You just hear her scream,
Mm-hmm.
"Sister!"
Ooh.
But she's awake.
So what
You
did you
just-
scream? Because you kind of cut out.
Help, sister, help.
So she's calling out to Narissa to save her.
Ooh, that kind of puts a wrench in things.
Anticipating that I am about to get blasted, I will no, because that's another spell, and I just used a spell. I can't do that. I'm going to take the dodge action.
Fair enough.
And I'm not getting off of her.
Remain there. Anything else? All right, Thorin Guardians are still banished. Marius.
There's been no actual attacking going on yet, though, has there?
Nope.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. Send Bram over a little bit to get a better lineup in. I'm going to hold action that if she attacks, then he's going to I-beam her.
Yep.
And Marius will stay still and in the shadows.
I have potentially a very bad idea.
I love bad ideas.
Love bad ideas.
That orb looks very important. It's mine now. I'm going to telekinetically grab it and throw it up.
You can certainly try.
Roll a D100. As you watch Serena get pulled through the air, you are 10 feet off the ground.
I'm just pinching at the bridge of my nose.
And the orb is glowing blue.
Okay, bonus action. I am going to vanish. Alright, move back into the tree.
Well, you can't move. You can teleport and you're stuck in there still.
Oh, even if I teleport to the ground?
Uh-huh. The orb is a living creature.
Oh, I can grab living creatures.
Yes, you can. But this creature is far more powerful than you are. That's Mom.
Mmm.
Mistakes were made.
But you do get out of her immediate range, at least.
Yep, that is a start. So I can't use my movement action bonus.
Misfit.
Oh, hi.
Well, hi.
What would Misfit do?
What would Misfit do? I ask myself that question every day.
WWMD.
So, fighting would be cool and all, but isn't that kind of boring? What if we just play a game or something? You have stuff we want, we have stuff you want. And I'm not supposed to talk to hags. I'm gonna turn around. So, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Roll a persuasion check.
$15. I gotta warn you though, I'm really good at games.
Remember, there is a price of admission.
Doesn't respond to you.
Bummer.
Although the druid is kind of looking over in your direction, at least. seems confused.
Which one is?
The princess. She's a
Oh.
druid too.
Ooh. I think I'm gonna wild shape.
Into what?
The usual.
So you're going to fall 30 feet?
I will
Go down and then do it?
attempt to gracefully descend.
Yeah.
And then I get big. Yeah. That's what I like it.
So, I have to play fair. So as you sit there and you turn into a bear. So cute. Her weakness is adorable animal.
Wait, Marissa's?
No! Brianna!
Yeah, Brianna.
You might want to stop floating and you could go pet him.
Oh, he's blue too! Do you see him? Look at him! Oh! Hi, little guy!
Blue's my favorite color.
She waves at you. Oh,
I
and
wave
talks
back.
too!
I wave back.
You can wave! And she just looks so happy.
Well, that's my turn.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
Wait, you were. Damn it. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Misfit, for this blessing you have given us.
You are the best.
Krista sees that you've kind of compromised Brianna's.
Charm.
It's not so much a charm. They've been messing with her memories for months at this point. Oof.
Now, does she get angry?
No. She just
Okay.
is kind of always analyzing the situation. That blue eyeball looks up into the sky, though.
Mhm.
You can take the druid out of the forest, but you can't take the druid out of the girl. We'll have to fix that later. Mother? Very well. Mother says you should trade or else. I need everyone to roll a D100. You don't want to be the one who rolls the highest.
Hey! Yo! Let's go!
Oh, hold on, I gotta roll.
13.
All right, first one is Simon. That is a updated register. 15 for Simon.
High
Alexander.
five.
87. I don't think anyone. Oh, Pinch. 39. So Dustin.
Yes.
You watch as a blue orb surrounds you, and you kind of can't move. Serena, you now fall to the ground. You're no longer health. And you just float up in a little ball of blue energy.
Can I speak?
You can
Oh,
speak,
like-
you're just stuck inside.
Well, nice to meet you again.
Give me what I want, or I will obliterate him. At this point, the vines also kind of start dying off without the guardians to maintain them. She'll float you over this way.
Oh boy.
Lou,
Yes.
roll a D100 for me, if you don't mind.
Ooh, 80.
You have inspiration. Now's the time to use it.
Why would I have inspiration? I use it usually immediately.
Only Marius has inspiration right now. That's her turn. Simon. God. That was a save too. It's like my Halo doesn't even help you with that. I really don't like that you have my friend over there.
Is Simon gonna throw the first punch?
Put him down. I need it. I need to roll a bravery check. Hold on.
You can do it.
Oh no, natural one.
No.
You just see him shaking in his armor. He's terrified, but he doesn't want anything to happen to Dustin, and he like can barely speak. I mean it.
Obviously, that's bravery right there.
I think I have a way to protect you. Can't cast through that. Oh, jeez. He's just going to maintain. Without much you can do. All right, we will pause there because now it's
Yeah.
107.
Yeah.
So we'll pick back up into the fun of this one next time we play, which will probably be next Tuesday. So thank you, everybody.
That's with this one, but we will be back Friday night for that campaign, which takes place 200 years before this one. So anybody new wants to come join us then. We start midnight Central, and then Saturday midnight Central, I run Grimdark Homebrew. Hope to see you there. Thank you all for stopping by. Thanks for the follows and the raids. Very much appreciated. Hope everybody has a great Thursday and Friday, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good night.
Night, everybody.
Also, hang out while the credits are rolling, and I'll find somebody for us to raid and pass it on. Have a good night.
Night,
Good
everybody.
night.
Buddy.